SC order on Delhi stray dogs sparks debate. Heraes how countries worldwide handle them. The Supreme Court's recent order to remove all stray dogs from Delhi's residential areas has put the spotlight on how countries deal with free-ranging canines. Citing a surge in dog bite incidents and rabies-related deaths, many involving children and the elderly, the court directed the Delhi government to collect, sterilize, and permanently relocate strays to shelters within 8 weeks. No dog is to be released back into public spaces, and new shelters must have adequate staff and CCTV surveillance. The order has sparked sharp debate. Animal welfare advocates call it unscientific and contrary to the Animal Birth Control ABC Rules 2023, while supporters say it is a necessary step to protect public health. But how do other countries, both developed and developing, balance safety, welfare, and cost? Morocco TNVR program. Morocco has expanded its Trap, Neuter, Vaccinate, Return TNVR model nationwide. Dogs are trapped, sterilized, vaccinated against rabies, tagged, and released back to their original areas unless they are ill or dangerous, in which case they are humanely euthanized. The government has invested around 23 million over 5 years in this humane population control effort. Turkey massacre law. In July 2024, Turkey mandated the removal of an estimated 4 million stray dogs from urban streets. Municipalities must capture, vaccinate, sterilize, and put the animals up for adoption. Euthanasia is allowed for dogs that are sick, aggressive, terminally ill, in pain, or deemed a health threat to humans. The Constitutional Court upheld the provisions earlier this year, ensuring implementation continues despite criticism from welfare groups. Japan regulated euthanasia. Japan's stray management involves capture, quarantine, and adoption drives, alongside low-cost neutering programs. Euthanasia, sometimes via controversial gas chambers, is legal but limited to sick or dangerous animals. The method, criticized for causing prolonged suffering, remains in use in some prefectures, including Tokyo, Switzerland. Strong ownership laws. Switzerland bans pet abandonment, punishable by up to 3 years in prison. Dog owners must register pets with local state authorities known as cantonal authorities, and in some states, completing a certification course is mandatory before ownership. These measures, along with strict breeding and sale regulations, help keep stray numbers low. United Kingdom 7-day hold. Strict penalties. Abandoning pets in the UK is illegal, carrying up to 3 years in prison and fines of 45,000 over 53 rupees lakh. Strays are picked up by local councils and held for 7 days while attempts are made to trace owners via mandatory microchips. If unclaimed, adoptable dogs are rehomed. Others may be euthanized. Many welfare organizations operate local shelters that only euthanize animals with severe illness or dangerous behavior. South Korea anti-abandonment and TNR. South Korea's revised domestic animal protection law allows fines and police investigation for abandonment. While most efforts have focused on stray cats via Trap, Neuter, Return TNR programs, the framework is also applied in parts to stray dogs, combined with vaccination and rehoming drives. Singapore TNRM model. Singapore's Animal Veterinary Service runs a Trap, Neuter, Rehome, Release, Manage TNRM program. Stray dogs are captured, sterilized, vaccinated, microchipped, and either rehomed or released into suitable locations. This government-led system aims to stabilize populations while ensuring public safety. United States New York City Shelter and Adoption. New York City's animal care centers take in strays, housing them while adoption is sought. Dogs not adopted within a set period are euthanized. Unlike TNVR systems, animals are not returned to the streets. European Union country-level rules. The EU has no centralized stray animal law. Member states set their own rules. Common measures include sterilization, vaccination, and adoption programs, with municipalities typically responsible for enforcement. Netherlands. almost no strays. The Netherlands is often cited as having virtually no stray dog population. This has been achieved through compulsory microchipping and registration, strict breeding regulations, heavy penalties for abandonment, and nationwide spay-neuter campaigns. Municipal enforcement ensures that owners remain accountable for their pets, effectively preventing new strays from entering the streets. How India's ABC rules differ. Swipe left for next video. India's animal birth control ABC rules 2023 mandate the sterilization, vaccination, and return of community dogs to the same location after treatment, unless they are incurably ill or pose a proven danger. This is in line with the no-cull approach recommended by the World Organization for Animal Health. The Supreme Court's current order for Delhi departs sharply from this principle, requiring permanent sheltering and banning release, making it closer in spirit to Turkey's shelter-first model than to Morocco's TNVR system. Critics warn this could be logistically unfeasible and cost-prohibitive, while supporters argue it's necessary to address rising attacks and